And welcome to issues 59 to 62 of the Dalek. So for once, there's a lot to do. It's unusual, isn't it? And part we expected to be a massive part as well. So, and it's not. So, you see it at the end. So, hope you enjoy it. Exterminate. Right, so, issue 59. It's got some really nice parts. We've got one of the main circuit boards, all lettered and numbered, all that on the back. Careful with this. It's got LED like I thought it might have on the back, otherwise that would make no sense. Then we have 4 LEDs. They did come a bit like all tangled up. They've all got different numbers on it. L4, L1. Let's put these in order. L3. L2, so L2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 13 AP screws, and we're going to need a few other parts as well. Quite a few other parts. We're going to need the big reflector as well, and the base of the Dalek we've been working on as well. So yeah, we're going to have fun tonight. And this is not the one that's going to take the longest either. Issue 61 is going to be the longest one. So yeah, fun. So first of all is to get the big reflector, and this has a certain way round as well. So you got 2 notches, one here and one here. Just make sure it's under a bit, and have it this way. So the 2 notches are on the right like that, and then you get the circuit board, and of course it has 4 holes in it, and this goes this way round. So how's that? So the 5 small connectors are to the left, and the 6 big ones are connected to near the notches. And then you use 4 of the AP screws. I'm going to do that off camera because it'll take a little bit. So see that. So that's all secured on there. Do not over tighten the screws. Make it so that they just get to the tight point and then leave it. Because you might break the board, and you don't want to do that, or crack it. So definitely don't want to do that. So put to the side for a second. Now take the battery box and a test board. Hope it's just a test board, because as you can see it's slightly cracked there, the connector. It still works though. So I'm going to test all 4, but I'm going to show you one on camera to make sure it works first. So this way around. Oh right, struggling to get in there. Oh yeah. I'll turn this lamp off a sec. I'm going to put this in oh yeah, look at that. It actually pulses, which I didn't expect. Well, most people would expect to pulse like that. So yeah, I'm going to test all 4, and then I'll be back with you when I've done that, because it'll take a few seconds. Pressing the buttons on there don't make a difference. I'll test all 4 and I'll be back with you in a sec. Right, that's all 4 LEDs tested. Yeah, so I've got the base ready here. So what you do is have it this way round, so the front is, well, I'll put it this direction, so front to left. And then you get the circuit boards, get them in order. So you got L4, goes at the back. This one is L2, which goes at the front. Then I've got L3, which goes at the back here, and then L1. Is this L1? Should be L1 anyway. Yep, L1. Again, I don't think it matters, but I'm going to do it the way instructions say. Might as well. And then you screw them all in place with 2 AP screws in each. And when that's done, that'll be issue 59 done. So yeah, I'm going to do it off camera, and I'll be back with you with issue 60. So see you soon. So that's issue 59 done. Yeah, 59 done. Now 60 is a repeat of what we've done a few times before. So it's going to be quick. I'll just quickly shoot through it so you get the last part we got, last thing we've done so far. And then put it on the right side of the build. And then screw that together with the DM screws. So with those of those, and I'll be back when I'm done that. In place. Then, like before, you take the I don't know what one it is. What's that? Yeah. So you take the bit you've been doing, last wheel you got left. Line the square, the flat part with the wheel, push it in place. As far as it goes, which is not going very far for some reason. And then you secure that in place with one EM screw. And it goes. So right, I can't remember. So it goes. So you do flat washer first on the screw, and then the split washer, and then secure that in place. And I'll do that off camera because it's very, very fiddly, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Oh, thank God, that's the last bleating wheel to put on. That screw is the most hardest bleating screw to put on this build so far. It's the most ridiculous screw. It might be too bad if you didn't have them bleating.
Screw that.
If you didn't have those. That's the hardest screw, it's, pun intended, in the build ever. That is, it wouldn't be much of a problem if the you didn't have them 2 washers on. 1 maybe not as bad, but 2 makes it even harder. And again, intended. Right, so the last part of this issue, or technically anyway, is to put this on. Now people are saying that trying to get this off now. Ow. This is coming loose and it's going further in the build, but mine's staying as they are at the moment. So I don't know what's happening there. So all you do is line the holes up with the poles, push it in place, and then screw that in down with the 4 LP screws. And other than testing the 2 motors, which I'll do off camera, that'll be issue 60 even, and then we have issue 61, which is the longest one of the build so far as I can tell, and the most interesting one. So see you when I've done that. Now for the epic issue 61. This one's got tons to do, tons of parts, and tons of parts are going together again as well. So we have 4 roller rings. These are all identical. They're plastic, quite heavy plastic though. Then you have these, which are called support blocks. They're plastic too. Then you have these roller shafts, which are metal, as you can hear. Then you have 4 bearings, talk about some ways to make life easier as well. This build, I've learned from a few other people. Then you have 18 bolts, 18 nuts, like me. Then you have 9 BP screws. Then you have 17 HP screws. Yeah, loads and loads of screws and nuts and bolts and that fun. Right, so first thing to do is take the wheels assemblies, both of them. Now here's where a little bit of pre-build helps, helping someone else helps build before. So what to do is take the bearings. It don't say to do this. It says to get one of the rods and put them on in the hole. Don't do that yet. Put the bearings on. You have to use a bit of force, and then put the rods in. Don't push them all the way because they probably go all the way through. So do this with all 4 first before you do anything else. Once you push them in, it's good. Don't know how far these need to go in, so I'm just putting them roughly in for now. And we're going to have the fun of putting these on the base finally. Yeah, these are going to go into the actual base of the Dalek now. So this makes life so much easier. And there's another hint as well, which I will get to in a sec. So, yeah, so put all 4 bearings on to the 4 shafts. Get them out of the way for a second. And then you need they've heard that, you're going to need the base, and a lot of them. So now take so take the one with motor cables marked ZH and ZQ. These one I've got in my hand are YQ and YH, I think. Yeah, so yeah. So you know what one's which. Again, I don't think it matters too much, but probably best to do it the way they said. Now here's a hint. Now you're going to have to put nuts and bolts into here, which obviously there isn't much room, as you can tell. See? So, because what you're going to have to do is put this on. You're going to have to put this here. No, sorry, it's the other side. Let's get the orientation right first. Get the wires out of the way as well, does help, trust me. You have it so the front of the Dalek is to your right. Now put the assembly you just selected and try not to trap any wires. And this will go there. But you're going to have to put 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, and 2 bolts here and here as well, and on 4 of them. So if you take this cross member out, this will make life so much easier on both of them to get to these nuts and bolts. So you're going to have to put the bolt, so double check that, yeah, the bolt from underneath and then the nut on the top. And do both sets. I'm going to do that off camera because that'll take a long while and I'll be exhausted by the end of doing that. So I'll be back with you once I've done all that and taking this off and put it back on as well, so you see the result. So see you in quite a few minutes. See you in a bit. Oh my god, that took forever. That took way too long to do. I wish I knew how long that took. But yeah, that took a lot longer than it should have. Now, make sure you do not trap the wires underneath the in between. Make sure they're all loose. They're not connected, not stuck somewhere. Otherwise, all the work you just done, you're gonna have to redo and do. Taking these out and made a little bit help. A little bit didn't fully help because it still was pain even to get to these ones underneath here still, and then have to screw these back in after. Need a short screwdriver. So yeah, that's kind of the shortest one I could find, but managed it slowly. Now now that's done. Whew. Now it says to turn this upside down. So have it so that everything else just goes flying off. There's one with bleeding axles and bearings. Put it back in a sec. So have it so front is facing there to left. Then get the LED board, the big LED, and then have it this way round so the two cutouts on the right hand side. It pops in like that, and then you secure the screws. It just went flying. It's in with 4 MP screws from the other side. The MP screws of which you hopefully kept from last when you got this part. If you haven't, you're buggered. So yeah, I am gonna do that off camera, and I'll be back when you've done that. So it shouldn't take too long, hopefully. So that's that fitted. There's only 4 screws you need to put in there. These 4 here. Make sure you get your orientation right. Now all you do is plug the plugs in. So this one, I can't read it. That's a good sign, isn't it? Right, so the one from the front, I'll leave that a sec because I'm not sure what that one actually says. The LED from the front says L2. So way round to the going. Okay, so that way round. Okay, so black on the inside. This one says YQ. Black on the outside. Then the one on the right says L1. Black on the left. Right even. Then the motor on the back right is ZH. LED on the back. Oh, that's not LED. The motor at the back is YH. Choose that one there. The LED at the back is L4. LED to the left, to the right even, L3. So the last motor should be ZQ. That's all the wires in, plugged in. So that's like fun, doesn't it? And then at this point it tells you to put the bearings on. But as I said before, we've done that already. So that makes life easier. Yeah, this is such a long issue today. Thank God the last issue won't take long. Now, take the rings and they go from the underneath and they go over the bearings and then through the top like that, and then you secure with 4 HP screws, and you do that with all 4 screws, all things. So make sure the bearings on the, is it on the inside? Yeah, make sure the bearings on the inside there, like that, and then do all 4 like that. And I'll be back with you when I've done that in about 10 hours. It's 4 things secured from the top. It's not too bad, it's nice and neat. Now, so the last part of this issue, finally, it's been a long time doing this one, is take these 4, they're called support, on all 4 corners of the Dalek. This should hold the bearing in place, and in theory it shouldn't come out again. It says in theory. And then you secure them with 4, 2 in each BP screws. Yeah, 4 BP screws, and that'll be issue 61 finally complete. And I'll be back with you with issue 62, the final one. God knows how long this video is going on for, so see you soon. Oh, right, now the final issue, the last one, which is a bit of a surprise what we get this one. Now everyone was expecting a really big box for this issue, because in this issue we get the part that covers the whole this. Is it the whole thing? Oh no, that's the whole thing. Yeah, it covers up nearly the whole thing. So you think it's going to be a very big box because it's going to take up the whole part of this. But it wasn't. It was a rolled up thing. Yeah, everyone was surprised when they received this. Don't get me wrong, it makes sense to do it that way, because getting a box that big would be huge, and delivery people might not want that. So it kind of makes sense, to be honest. So this is the bottom of the issue, and all it tells you to do is to put that to the side. Don't do anything with it, but we will do something with that in a bit. And also with this issue you get these sticky pads. There's 6 of them. So all you do is take each one and one goes back here. I think they're not double-sided either. They are just literally just a pad. That's all they are. Then one about here. I think they're sort of like a barrier, not barrier, but almost like a bumper for the bottom of the part we will be putting on later. So this sort of gives it sort of an elevator sort of thing, possibly. Could be wrong. But all you do is literally put all 6 sticky pads on either side. I don't think it matters exactly where you put it. First, I'm going to put them roughly where the instructions say. And it says this is the last part of the issue, kind of. So what you need to do now, or we can do even, is take the bit we've got, it's a specific way around, check that all the nuts and bolts are in place. Does it say what way we're up? The glossy side of the panel faces the base assembly. The glossy side faces the base of the assembly. So, what way's which, to be honest? I'm not great with glossy and non-glossy sides. Does that mean that? Going round? And it's sort of like the black parts you put on a while ago, all the way along, sort of connect in place sort of thing. It's not staying in place very well. Could be wrong, but yeah, that's that near enough it for this issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here for now. To show you near enough what it looks like. Yeah, so that's what it looked like, which is kind of cool. Probably a mess about this on off camera later to get a good thumbnail. So that's near enough basically what it looks like, which is kind of really good. Now, am I wrong this way up, or is it the other way up? Anyone knows, because I'm not good at what one's which way around. And of course, this only a temporary moment. So yeah, that's it. That is issues. Finally, issues 61 to 59 to 61 done. 62 done. Yes, I'm going to leave this on here, take a photo like this possibly. This will need a clean. So yeah, that's it. So what's coming in issue 63 is we have 3 lamp covers. These clear ones getting fixing rings and screws needed to fix them into the base. So yeah, so next week, next 4 issues, we're going to put 3 of these on. Don't know why we don't have 4, which makes no sense to us. So this will be secured in place to the base. It won't. Yeah, so next time we'll have all this on here like this, properly secured, which would be really cool. And it looks good enough as it is. So that's it. So yeah, one sec, I'll show you this face up so you can see what it looks like. So to show this off better, you can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, there you are. That's the insane base done. Whew, for now. It's not fully done. Well, technically it kind of is, but near enough. That's that side. I'll try not to drop it while I turn it round. This is only temporary, obviously, at the moment. But yeah, there, that's the base. Look at that. I think that's going to be the thumbnail when I put it on the side like that. Maybe that's thumbnail. Yep, it's thumbnail. Yeah, look at that. Jesus Christ. It's insane. You can probably check the battery, the motors are working now if you want. Let's go down a bit. But yeah, check all the motors are working, and we'll have that in another year or 2 years, maybe it's less. This base is huge and weighs quite a lot. Holding out like that wasn't easy. So yeah, please hit like, share, subscribe, notification bell. Great if you stay to the end of this, because this is a long video, I'm guessing, because I have no clue to edit it. So yeah, please hit like, share, subscribe, notification bell. Again, I keep saying that. And see you in 4 weeks time roughly. So yeah, hopefully. So thanks for watching. Bye. Please remember to hit the like button and the subscribe. See you soon in the next video. See you soon. Bye.